Hey, hi, welcome back to the channel. I hope you have been doing good. So, Apple recently launched the new version of their macOS, and even though I was a bit skeptical to try it, from the word go, because they normally have a lot of bugs and issues when they launch a new operating system. But then I thought, let's just give it a try. It's already been quite some time since they launched it. So I thought, I'll just record the whole experience of upgrading the OS to the latest version and see how it goes. So if you have any doubts or any issues which you face during the Big Sur update, do comment and do let us know. Do comment on how you think about the Big Sur OS. Like, what are your opinions about it? So yeah, let's start then. So the Big Sur update is a pretty big one for the Mac operating system ecosystem, because first of all it's kind of customized for the new M1 chip which Apple recently launched, and also that this is going to enable a lot of iPad and iOS apps to be downloadable and run on the Mac OS itself. So that's like a big ecosystem change. But apart from that, I guess I'm just looking forward to the UI change and a few basic usability features which are definitely going to help. Let's see. So let's just go ahead and download this whole thing. So I guess there should be an option to download the new version directly from the settings preferences itself. It's a pretty big one. It's like around 12.18 GB, so it's definitely going to take a lot of time to download, because the internet speed over here is like limited to around 80 to 100 Mbps. It's not very fast. But I'll just start the download and then we'll continue the video once the download is done, and I'll walk you through the entire process of upgrading this. And this would be, the whole thing is going to be entirely in runtime, in real time. So if I face any issues, I'm going to record that so that that can help you out as well. But generally Apple is very good at what they do with the whole upgrading and then the updates they send. So hoping that I won't run into many issues as such, but if I do, it will be on video. So I've started the download, so I'll see you once the download is done, and then let's take it forward from there. Okay, so this is definitely taking a lot more time than what I was expecting, even though it's showing as 67 Mbps per second, but the estimated time in the download console is showing as 1 day, which is definitely not a short amount of time. Buddy is already asleep and it's very late. I was hoping that I could do it tonight itself, but Apple is not allowing me to do that, or maybe I need a super good connection. Which one do you recommend? Like, the Geo fiber network is not available in my society, which I'm hoping it comes soon, but Airtel Extreme is definitely there. And right now I'm using Wishnet in Kolkata, which is pretty good, to be really honest. It's very decent. It's fast. It doesn't have a lot of lag time, but I'm definitely looking at a better connection soon. So let's hope this happens very fast. In the meantime, I'll check out a few shows and I'll continue the video once we are done with the download, and we'll start the updating process. So till then, I'll update you again. The download is finally done. So that day I went off to sleep because it was already very late, and after that I downloaded the whole thing in the morning. It took about around 4 to 5 hours, I think, not more than that if you have a good enough connection. But this would have been faster if I had like a 1 Gbps connection or something like that. But given that it's like a big update, so it kind of makes sense that it's around 12 GBs. So let's start let's start the upgrading process now. So let me turn off the night mode. And I think this is much better. What happened, buddy? Okay, so upgrade now. What? Are you kidding me? I think it's just verifying the downloaded files, and I hope it's not downloading again. It's definitely not downloading again because I don't have such a fast connection that it would download 4 GBs in seconds. But now it has stopped, and I'm a bit worried that whether it is downloading the whole thing all over again or not. This is ridiculous. I don't know what happened. Ah, I guess it's downloading again. Another 11 hours. Oh, no, it's not. I don't know what's going on, to be really honest. I'm just going to wait another 15-20 seconds to see if this downloads or if it starts installing. If not, I'm going to pause the video again and then, redo the whole thing, like verify if the downloading is done or not. In the meantime, okay, so it seems that it is downloading again. For some reason, it got stuck in 4.11 GB. It did get downloaded. I don't know why it's doing all this stuff again, because it did show that, click on the upgrade now button to start the installation process. That is what I did. It didn't happen. It's now again downloading at least half the files. I don't know why, and that's really, really very frustrating given that I've already wasted 2 nights on this. Apple, I don't know why you are complicating this whole process, because previously the whole upgradation process was very simple and fast. I guess it's because maybe it's like a big update or something. But nevertheless, I'll, try this again and update you guys once the downloading is done. So, ciao. So basically, it finally downloaded after a very long time. There was an issue which was going on. Supposedly, it got stuck every time at some, GB level, like a 10 GB or a 12.96 GB. But it's actually not downloaded completely, and I had no way of knowing this. On doing a lot of research, I found out that this is a very common issue, and to fix that, I had to just stop the internet connection, disconnect the internet, and then again reconnect, so that it would again restart the download, and then it would realize that it's not downloaded completely, and hence again continue the download from the last download point. So anyway, finally it was downloaded. I was still a bit skeptical of the whole thing because of the issues which I faced, and I didn't plan on upgrading it yet, because I had some work which was going on. But today, unfortunately, I had to restart my laptop for some reason, and it started updating it automatically, which is pretty bad because, you know, I have a few libraries installed which I don't know if they are supported in Big Sur or not, and I just hope that these work once the update is done. Okay, so let's just see how this whole thing goes. So I just logged in. It hasn't given me any option to it's weird. Why is the laptop wobbly? Anyway. So it still hasn't happened. I don't know what it updated in the backend. So it's again showing me that it's downloading the entire thing. This is very weird and ridiculous, to be really honest. I just spent another hour or so just to, 20 minutes in the last hour to update the whole thing at the BIOS level, at the boot level. And now it's again showing that I have to download another 12.2 GBs of data. So, anyway. I hope this happens soon, and today I'll definitely upgrade the whole thing. I won't wait more. Let me just finish up the work which was pending, and then I'll jump on this, I'll update this, and I'll continue to record. This is the longest video I've ever recorded in my life, I think. So I hope it gets done today though. Hey guys, so I'm finally done with whatever work was pending. And so what I'm going to do is the download is finally done as well. It's really cold. It's 13 degrees in Kolkata right now. So after a lot of attempts and retrying, this thing finally got downloaded, and once the download is done, you get a window which somewhat looks like this. It just says macOS Big Sur, and so I'm just going to start installing. Let's just go ahead and do this. Continue. So I don't think anyone reads this, but One should, I guess. I haven't, but still, this is like the biggest lie everyone says. Okay, so it's going to take blah 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 blah. I have taken the backup of whatever important was there, and then I'm going to do continue. It's going to ask for my password. One sec. Okay, it seems it has started. It's showing about 15 minutes remaining. I'm crossing my fingers and I hope that nothing breaks, whatever libraries and softwares I'm using. And I'm sure after this is being done, I have to again download Xcode as well. Even that's like a very huge update. This is going to take some time. I am going to pause the video here because it doesn't make sense for you guys to watch the video, doing nothing for the next 14 minutes. It's pretty late at night right now. It's like around 1:44 a.m. Otherwise, if Buddy was awake, I would have shown some tricks, which I have been teaching him. But yeah, right now there's not a lot to do. So I'll just continue this video, whatever the next screen comes. And let's just continue from there then. Okay, so it didn't actually take that much of a time. It hardly took like 5 to 6 minutes, even though it was saying as 15 minutes of time for the entire thing to happen. So it says let's just restart the whole thing and closing applications and preparing to restart. I don't know how much time it will take to restart, but definitely I'm going to give you an update on that, as and when I get information on it. So overall, the most irritating part was the downloading of the operating system or the update, which actually took quite a lot of days, to be really honest. But anyway, whatever the issue was, in the meantime, they even launched a new version of the Big Sur. Imagine that. So okay, so I think this is definitely going to take a lot of time. The monitors are still connected to the whole thing. I hope that's not an issue. I'm sure it won't be an issue. That's okay. 29 minutes. Yeah, definitely a lot of time. Okay, so I'll just wait for this to happen, and I'll just continue from there once this happens as well. Okay, guys. So it did take around 20 minutes for the entire thing to happen. The fan was running on full speed, so a lot of processing was being done, and it's almost there. Around when 15 minutes were left or so, the timer, the timer which shows that 19 minutes are remaining or something like that, that kind of vanished, and now it's just loading. It was loading pretty fast, but it suddenly got stuck as soon as I started the camera. The camera jinxed it. But anyway, I think this is almost done. So I'm just trying to record this whole step as well to see what happens next. I hope this just happens quickly. Come on, move. Yes, almost there. I hope with the new update, the touch bar kind of becomes a bit more useful because I hardly use it apart from using emojis and reducing and increasing my volume and brightness. The escape key is a big bummer in the 2019 version. In the 2020 version, they have a physical escape key as well. And I think they should have had that from the start itself. This is very irritating because when you're coding, when you're doing something and you need to press the escape key, sometimes you have to look at the keyboard to find it. Find the exact area where you need to touch, which is a very bad experience. I don't know how even Apple passed that, or maybe the developers didn't design the keyboard, the designers did, which is something which only comes out of experience when you code a lot and when you write a lot and when you use the escape key a lot. Whereas in case of designers, I don't think they use escape key as much as like developers, I guess. I also design, I do use when some prompts or something come up. But yeah, the touch bar does have those prompt options. Whenever like a box comes up, it shows okay and cancel. But I don't get the point of it. Like it's easier to click on the screen using my trackpad instead of raising my other hand or just moving my hand to touch the touch bar. It's almost done. I don't want to stop the video over here just for the sake of it completing, because I want to record the transition from this screen to whatever comes next in the updating process. Okay, so it's done. That part is done. Now I think this has become an Apple thing where the loading bar is done and then again restarts from somewhere in the middle or at the end, because this is what happened with the downloading process altogether, and it's again happening with the installation process. I think this is almost done. This time I'm sure it's done. Let's just wait for it to happen. Oh, that's a new thing. I've never seen an Apple MacBook do that before, with a green bar and a cyan colored Apple logo. Okay, so something is happening. Something is definitely happening. Both the monitors kind of lit up. And progress bar is again back to 95%. Ah, okay, another about 10 minutes remaining. Why couldn't they show it from the start itself? Okay, I'll pause the video again, play a game of chess, and then come back maybe once this is, near the end, and I'll update you guys. Hey, so I'm back again. It's showing that about a minute is left. So I hope this is it. This is done, and the updating kind of happens. And it exactly took around 25 to 30 minutes, as it showed in the start. In the middle, that the whole this the timer kind of thing got vanished, so I thought that it's done, but it was not. It again came back as I showed, like when 10 minutes were left, and even though it's showing a minute left, it's easily been more than that. So let's just wait and see what happens. Nothing is happening. The whole updating experience could have been way better, I guess. The whole downloading experience, it took me so much, so many issues with it. Like the downloading happened, then it didn't happen, then I had to again restart it. Then I had to find out that you have to disconnect the network to again restart the download if it's showing that it's done, but it's stuck at around 12.8 GB or something. So all these things are not supposed to be, happening. Okay, this is done. It's done. Let me just reduce the brightness a bit. There we go. One sec. There we go. Yeah. So it's done. Let me just log in. That was fast, and as soon as I logged in, some kind of something got blocked. Load new system extension need to be updated by the developer, and this is what I was afraid of. One app is already broken, and I just logged in into Big Sur. I don't like this wallpaper a lot. The previous wallpaper, which was the scenic one, and which used to change with time, I really like that, because I don't know about this much what this wallpaper does, or does it even change with time. So I guess Big Sur is done. Let's just check this out about this Mac. Let me just remove this. macOS Big Sur version 11.1. I think this is the latest one which I got, or which got re-downloaded. So initially I was trying to download the actual version, which is 11, but that didn't happen, or maybe it did happen, but I didn't get a chance to try and updating the whole thing. But now it's done. You can see my config as well. This is more than enough for my developing needs and whatever I do on the laptop. So yeah, so Pixar is done. Let me just connect the monitors and see how that happens. Just one sec. So I have connected it to them. Um, there we go. It looks nice. It looks beautiful. What I'll do is I'll start using this over the next couple of days. I'll, record a separate video on my experience with using Big Sur after the upgrade and the difference, and should you upgrade it now or should you wait some more time for some new updates to come. Because as you saw, like, I did get an error saying that one of the extensions was not applicable with the whole thing. So I need to figure that out, like, what all stuff is working, what all is not working, what's new and everything. So this is the new widget section. Let's just try it on the big screen instead. Yeah. So this is the new widget section, and interesting. It looks very different than what there was previously. But what I'll do, okay, I just noticed that both these wallpapers are a bit different. Is it? No? No. Or are they moving? I think I need to go to sleep. It's like 2:45 a.m. right now, and I'm just seeing things. Anyway, I'll just show you a quick, what are the basic things I know are new in Big Sur. One is the control panel on the top, which comes over here. It's okay, like it's not a very big deal. The Siri button comes over here. I don't know why. No, thank you, Siri. You no. Whatever you're doing is wrong. Stop. Anyway, so apart from that, the widget section is definitely new. You can edit widgets and add a lot of stuff to it. I need to see if we can add custom widgets of different applications like Notion, for example. That would be pretty cool because I don't use Apple Notes and this is kind of a waste for me. So I'm sure that should be an option. And apart from that, most of the things which I basically need, like iTerm and Chrome and all that, does support. But I'll do a thorough testing of what other stuffs do support or not, and figure out in the meantime. So yeah, that's it. Oh, okay. There's an option of changing one more thing. Let's just do this. I'll just check if this has an option of automatic. It shows automatic light dark. There is an option of dynamic wallpaper. That's nice. Yes, that's great. So this is what it looks like compared to the last one, which was this one, I guess. This is what was in Catalina. The cliffs, the lake. Okay, they have so many options now. They even have a solar gradient option, which is just the gradient of the sun. Okay, I'm really liking this. This is like way more options than what there was. So I don't know how to apply this. I guess this is done. It's not done. So it's only changed on the laptop and not on the monitors. Anyway, it's pretty late, so I'll just go to sleep and figure these things out over the next couple of days and record a separate video. So good night from my end. Take care, Sumit. Until next time. Nice.